blessed to like be. Actually, the studio I go to is literally a block over, is from pretty much where he was like raised, like in School Street. I was actually there last night, like on Brook and School Street. If anybody from Yonkers knows, right there is like the mural they did for DMX, and it's very beautiful and blessed to see like all these murals come up for him, how much he was remembered and loved, and very amazing dude. Like my producer, like knows him. Grew up in the same building, like Locust. You see him all the time. See Styles P right by that Juices for Life. I did yo-yo tricks with Styles P one time. He thought that shit was fucking crazy.
You did yo-yo tricks with Styles P?
Yes, I did. And actually, with the girl I went out with on Thursday, she loves the locks, and she always wanted to meet Styles P.
Okay.
I was like, look, when I
you
go
gave
to
her the story?
Yeah, I told her. I was like, look, you ever want
to... nigga said, yo, son, I know the nigga.
Yo, Styles P be like, putting in that work for this for life. He'll be chilling right there, like, handling his business, going in and out the store. And, I say, if you're ever free, one day, you can get some Juices for Life right there. You never know. You can be there chilling. You want to get a picture, Trying to
look at you.
Trying to get some inside info.
All right. Come back to Exodus.
Okay.
Come back to Exodus.
Exodus. But I know he had like the number for, but it meant something, that whole Exodus thing. I think he said it on his.
It's on his neck. Yes. It says 1-7.
Yeah, but it means like.
It's a verse.
It's a verse.
It's a verse. I can find it. You could talk. Go ahead. I'll find it.
It's right. It's right on his page. Like what it meant. Right here, Exodus.
Go ahead. Read.
And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. Amen. There you go. So that's but should I get my review of it before I go in yours, or?
I mean, it doesn't.
I'll go first.
I'm gonna tell you something. I got the picture running, so I'm next to you right now.
Okay.
So they're all gonna see our live reactions. I don't have to touch the switcher. It's a picture.
Okay.
Go ahead, give your opinion. We'll give our opinions together.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
you could say things and then I'll be like agree, and then I'll say things and then you'll be like agree.
But let's go over the actual track listing too, since we're right here with it.
Go ahead, you go. I'll get everything.
Okay, so the track list, I'm just read them off. So for me, the features they had Snoop Dogg, Alicia Keys, Moneybagg Yo. I thought that was a shocking feature. And
that was a shocking feature, but it was a really good song.
Yeah, it was a really good song. The Locks, of course, have the team on there. Swizz Beatz, he helped curate the album and stuff. And
that's all Swizz Beatz beats.
Yeah, those were all Swizz Beatz sounding songs. So I thought, personally, I thought for the album it would be like a lot more different beats. But I guess for Swizz, he wanted to make sure that it was curated in a way that, represented.
It has playback value.
Yes.
That's what Swizz does.
Yes.
Swizz brings playback value to your track. Think about the Lil Wayne song.
Yes. Dope, is it called Dope or something?
No, the one that he just, not the one on the album.
Oh.
Dogs Out.
Dogs Out.
But the one Lil Wayne did when Lil Wayne came back. When he did a thing with Swizz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Swizz makes songs that have playback value.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't never take that away. And you put Swizz and X together, you're gonna have some shit. They never miss. They have their record shows that they swing and hit home runs rather than missing. Mm-hmm. But X being dead played a huge role in why
how the album was curated.
Man.
So let's just go track by track. So what's the first track on the album? The first track was with the Locks. I forgot what it was called.
First track is with the Locks. Mm-hmm. First track is with the
Locks. Shout out to the Locks, Jadakiss, Sheek Louch, Styles P. So
I think they were good.
Yes. He's like, that's my dog, yeah. And Swizz Beatz, that's my dog, yeah. That's my dog, yeah.
No, I think they were good. I think they did a good job, especially being the first song on the album. Mm-hmm. It's only right.
It's a good lead.
This is where we came from. We did this together. Yep. Our career. They know us for what we do, and it was a good song. Mm-hmm. That's my dog. Yeah. That's my dog. Yeah. That's my dog. Yes. Yeah. We can't play this on YouTube because then we can't get monetized. But that's why I'm rapping it. That's my dog. Yeah. But I'm learning. It
was a dope track. I like what X was saying in there. He filled it up with the 16.
All right, so we're gonna go Yo, you know I really like doing this for you because most people like. I only have my opinion to talk about music. Most people don't hear whole albums through, and then people that do hear whole albums through, they actually don't podcast with you. So that's great that I get to podcast with you, and we heard the whole album through.
Yeah.
Salute to you, brother.
Of course.
Give me some skin. There you go. Bath salts, Jay-Z and Nas.
Yes, that was.
What did Nas do to Jay-Z,
Yo.
bro?
Oh.
He destroyed him.
Oh. I mean, Jay-Z did. It sounded like Jay-Z's was more mailed in. Like they were in separate
my
studios,
God, he
and he's like,
destroyed
"Here's
him.
something for X." But
He
I saw he
destroyed him.
took a little dig at academics. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, well yeah. He said he said something along the lines like you can act funny and then you get talked about by academics or
Yes.
something like that. Like
That was a slight dig, but I thought it was pretty funny. It was. I don't think it was meant to be.
shit. Before we leave, remind me about Eminem. We got
Yes.
Jack Harlow Eminem because
Oh, that was
wait. Let's
Let's focus on
don't
this.
if we disrespect DMX, I feel like that nigga would come back from the dead and try to fucking smite me or something. I ain't fucking with him.
He'll be looking at shouts going.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with him.
That track Bath Salts, it was pretty good. Like I felt it could have definitely had a little bit more to say, especially on DMX's part, but I felt it was filled just like enough, but it made me want more. It made me want more after.
I think we're on a good stride. We're gonna go track by track, and then at the end we'll give our
Overall
overall.
opinion.
Yeah, because that's the best way to give our honest opinion about it without sounding like.
Like I don't want to be like
You know what I'm
overall the track was like this.
Leave them. They don't deserve it yet. Y'all don't deserve it yet. We love y'all. I love y'all. All right. Dogs out.
We
Lil
like
Wayne-
the dog out and that balled out.
Anything that Lil Wayne touches nowadays is gold. You know,
Yes.
anything that who else is on here that's been killing? We'll get to it.
But dogs out. I was dogs out.
Dogs out. Dogs out was alright. I didn't feel like the pit bull was on that track. I didn't feel like, and I know we get older, and I know we lose a step, and I feel like I know that DMX wasn't in the building to record that or something. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like for that track. It didn't. Wayne, like I said, everything that Wayne touches has been.
Like he floated pretty good on the track. I wouldn't say really good, but I felt like he could have done more. Like he was just going off like the beat, like that and all out, and that and all out, and then and all out, and all out.
It wasn't serious. So.
It didn't sound like as serious as I know Lil Wayne can go.
Exactly.
Like he could have went a lot harder. He just like I guess I don't know if that was meant to be like a hook, and they just kept saying, "Oh, just keep going. Like just say some rap shit, and we'll make that your verse."
And that's what it felt like. Like X used to. Let's go to the next track. The substance from this is the point on where this is the point on. If we're talking about it in real time, the lack of substance starts to show. Put it that way.
Okay.
This is where the point in time where DMX starts to show his lack of substance. Money, yo, money bag, yo.
Money, bitches.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, like
One
the
of
beat
my
was like
favorite songs.
that shit was like a spider sensei type shit.
One of my favorite fucking songs.
Moneybag Yo, he floated.
Money, bitches.
Moneybag Yo, you floated on that shit.
Yo,
That shit was
but
dope.
Moneybag Yo's he G'd up, nigga. He was hitting Meg before he was even like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, yeah, like, come on,
You
like,
hit Meg. No, let me shut
oh
up. I'm gonna
man,
say something
that
wrong.
fucking stallion. What a stallion.
Oh god.
What a
tall as
stallion.
fuck, dude.
That's
That
a lot
scares
of
me.
woman, bro.
That's
Yo,
too-
bullshit. You know what Google says? She's only 5'8".
I thought she was
Watch.
5'10".
How tall is
I thought she was 5'10".
Megan Thee Stallion? Hold on.
5'10", that's a tall chick.
Oh yeah, she is 5'10". My bad.
Yeah, I'm like-
5'10" is a pretty tall chick. Yeah, I guess so.
That's just
Damn,
enough
with all
that she
that-
could be right
You know what it
here
is?
on my head.
It's with all that leg. Like,
Yeah,
with
that
all
leg, so much legs.
With all that leg. Oh man.
Crack a watermelon legs. Those are
Yo,
shit.
if she sits on your dick the wrong way, she'll crack it.
She'll crack my pelvis. Fuck
she-
my dick. That's all.
The pelvis, I'm cool with though.
Like she'll break my ass as she's like riding. Like she goes like too hard, like boom. No.
All right, so let's go. Hold Me Down, Alicia Keys. I like that one too.
I like it.
Me down.
Yeah.
It was too industry for you, huh?
Yeah.
They were reaching too hard for the
Like I-
hold me down.
I think they try to. I think they were like, oh, this is gonna be the music video song. This is gonna be the one that we're gonna try to push out a little because
it's commercial.
It's commercial sounding.
Commercial.
That's a commercialized song,
right?
But it sounded okay. It wasn't like my favorite. That wasn't my favorite song, but it was okay song. What's the next one?
Skyscrapers, Bono.
I
like Skyscrapers.
Yeah, that was.
It reminded me of I can hear it coming in the air tonight. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, right? Like,
yeah. So Bono, you did. I liked your feature on that, but it's like I felt like with some of these features, they kind of like undersold a little bit of their features. Like they just said the hook a bunch of times without like really doing like a bridge. If that makes kind of sense, like if you really heard it. Like I felt like with Bono, he could have just went like a little bit more off, like kind of had like a whole 16 for himself, and kind of went off like on something with Skyscrapers. Like X, he did his thing, but with the features, like if I'm gonna get like Bono on this shit, I'm gonna make sure that motherfucker really
goes Bono
on that shit. You know what I mean?
If I'm gonna get Bono,
you don't just wake up and call Bono. You're it's like Bono's like upper echelon when it comes to music. So it's like if you're gonna get that motherfucker, you're gonna really get that nigga in for a feature.
And not only that, you want to make sure you get your dollars worth.
Yeah, imagine that much that feature cost.
You know how much he cost?
That motherfucker costs at least a couple of $100,000.
But you gotta remember, this came out on Def Jam. So
yes, it's Def Jam.
Hey, come on.
And I love Def Jam. Shout out to Def Jam. So, but with Def Jam, it's heads and tails right now. But back in the day, in the prime DMX Def Jam days, oh, forget it. Everyone was fucking killing.
Yeah, Def Jam used to be the spot, man. Yeah. Like Noriega tells tales how they used to run up the bills. Like it would actually cost them like $500,000 to shoot a video, but they run it up to like $1 million, and the other $500,000 go to drugs. Drugs and hoes.
Yeah, when you have like Jay-Z at that time, Ja Rule, everyone's going platinum in those times.
They had a powerhouse. Like there's not many. Streaming killed the powerhouses.
Yeah.
Streaming killed the powerhouses because now any Tom, Dick, or Harry can be in his fucking room and fuck up an algorithm. Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, you could have a whole camp of people, and if it ain't the people that are all getting billions and #1 hits, stop yawning. You're on camera.
I know.
The main fucking person.
I had my
you're on
coffee.
Fucking camera. You want to be fucking. You should have got coffee. You know to always get coffee.
I should have got coffee, but
fucking
when you
back to the fucking.
I was
stick up skit with ice pick and infrared. The skit was alright.
Skit was alright. It's a skit. I'm not gonna judge the skit.
Hood Blues, Benny the Butcher, Conway, West Side Gun. Absolutely. Griselda, and them at best track on the shits.
I love West Side when he's like boom, 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 boom. All and every fucking track he has to do it. It's like this motherfucker's Butcher coming, nigga, and then
Butcher coming, nigga,
and then like Conway, like the fucking bars were crazy. That's to me like the best track on the entire album. Just those straight raw shit, and then the fucking beat itself, like just that old like timey sound. I don't know the sample they used for that, but that shit was hard. Like just even DMX coming out there, like I grew up on the dark side, part you could hear like the essence of like the old DMX like coming out of him and shit on that track. Fucking do it, yo, it's fucking dope. That's my favorite track on the album, the Griselda shit.
Nah, Griselda shit was dope.
What's the next track on this shit?
Next track on the shit,
looking real hard now.
Take Control.
Take Control.
Take Control with Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
I like that too. I like Snoop Dogg on it too.
It's a very smooth.
I didn't mind Snoop Dogg on it.
They used the Marvin Gaye sample, right?
Yeah. But I don't never mind Snoop Dogg though.
Oh no, nobody ever minds Snoop Dogg.
Like whoever minds Snoop Dogg. Oh yeah, that was the Marvin Gaye sample. Yes. You know what? This is the second hardest.
I can't tell you, dog.
Oh man, this is probably the second hardest for me, to be honest with you, because he like Snoop is the man. Mm-hmm. Snoop is the man right now. Snoop is on everything. Yeah. Snoop got his name on everything. So for Snoop to go ahead and I think Snoop would have only did this track with that sample on it. They knew they had to honor him this way. Yeah. Put it that way. You understand? You had to honor X. And it was X actually did good on the verses.
Yes.
Because he was talking about a bitch and nigga, when I get home, I'm gonna roll you over and you gonna get this dick. You know what
I mean? You did that kind of perfect too.
Yo, are you kidding me? DMX is if it wasn't for DMX, man, and as crazy as it's gonna sound, you know, I know he was talking about fucking moving dope and 8 balls and killing people and robbing niggas, and I know he was, but I was one of those people that actually fell between the cracks of everything he was talking about, because I never wanted to be a person like that or find myself in shoes to be in those situations or feel like that. You know what? DMX might be a big reason, because I gotta remember I went to Catholic school and everything. He might be he might be a big reason for me staying away from God. Because look what God got him. God got, like, I get that we get the treasures of the man, you know, what the flowers of a person leaves and death and all this shit. But come on, man. I had to watch my idol suffer and be a crackhead.
While still praying on every track.
Every show he went to, every track, still praying and crying and but he's over here fucking. He's over here giving, you know, like, becoming a crackhead and seeing, and even we're getting there, right?
Yep,
walking in the rain with Nas. That walking in the rain shit. Not like I said, Nas another one. It's just something about. I get the message that they're delivering. I don't really. I try not to judge the men. I try not to judge the men. I try not to hold what people do against them. Whether it be J-Lo being a hoe, DMX being a crackhead, I try not to hold what they are against them. I try to look for the good part about it, that I could, for myself, be like, maybe I could use that to be part of me. Maybe I could use that to my advantage, because that, looking at them that way, their music, it makes me feel good. So maybe I can make other people feel good. No matter how bugged out I am or fucking crazy in the head I am. There's certain things that beauty is like, it's maxed behind the cloak of a lot of shady and brush and evilness and crumble, but there's beauty there. You just gotta fucking dust everything away and the beauty's right there. X did that for me. As ugly as his career was. Because his career was ugly, bro.
Oh, very ugly.